What's up, YouTube land? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is, right? It's What Did You Buy Wednesday. So my name's Jason. Um, let's not waste any time. We're running late anyhow. Let's get right into that intro and we'll get right into this video. Be right back. All right, so we're going to keep this kind of short. Like I said, we're running really late. It was a very, very busy day, but I'm trying to end the day on a good note with getting some solid bench time in and getting a few more steps done, and really hoping that this current A-body build could possibly be done in the next week or so. So we're like right at the end of the tunnel right now, and the light is shining at the tunnel going, drive this baby home, drive it home. So let's get this thing done. But today is What Did You Buy Wednesday, and so let's get this camera turned around and we're going to show you what kit we got. All right, so many of you probably remember this guy. This guy here was the 55 Ford USAC build, and I had a lot of fun with this kit. This was the 1/24 scale monogram kit. I altered the wheelbase, modified the box, all that stuff. Built a new suspension stuff, just kind of stripped the frame rails down, kind of like what we would do on a real car. And then we added a complete cage from the front to the back. It's got a 4-link suspension. It has a Fox body style Mustang tubular K-frame, A-arms, struts, all that stuff is in this truck. We got it as low as possible, and then we printed wheels, tires, and then the motor is a Kazi Boss, like 800 cubic inch naturally aspirated nitrous motor. So we have nitrous tanks and stuff in the back. So a lot of fun. So the reason that's out is because to show you that it was this guy right here, this old monogram. Everybody likes to say, you know, these monogram kits suck or whatever. This thing is not my favorite kit, but you know, because I remember building it as a kid, but it's still a good kit. It's still a worthy kit. It's still a lot of fun. And if you enjoy having a fresh piece of canvas to get creative, there you go. Like I said, that truck is quite a bit different than what's on the box. So this was a great find. So a guy reached out to me because that's just something you do in the community, right? You make friends. You just never know where you're making friends with when you start getting out there. You start going to shows. You start, for my case too, is putting up some content on here. So then you start meeting people, or they reach out to you. And this gentleman here had this kit and wasn't going to build it. He was initially going to build it for the USAC thing, you know, a few years ago, and didn't, and said, hey, would you like to try a do-over? And I said, absolutely. He goes, well, he says, I got the kit for a deal. I'm going to give you even a better deal. He said, but it's probably going to cost you more to ship it up from Iowa. And he wasn't wrong. It was like $9 and some change to ship it up from Iowa. But he sold me the kit for $5. I mean, that's like Kmart price right there. So that was freaking cool. So thank you, Joel. That was so awesome that you sold me that thing. I really appreciate it. So today I did buy something, because I haven't really been buying too much stuff. But the RC build that I got, I needed some colors. And so primarily I use Createch stuff on all my Lexan. But I did do the tractor with this stuff. This stuff is remarkable paint. I've always liked this stuff. I've been using this stuff for a long, long time. I don't talk about it that much. There's a lot of things that I don't talk about because we haven't got to those types of topics. I try to do what you guys may want. So we picked up some opaque colors. I wish the Hobby Lobby had these two colors in the Wicked line, but I think they're pretty much the same thing. And then I wanted to try their airbrush cleaner. I've used the Kaleido airbrush cleaner with these paints, and it cleans it out really well. And then even after I used these acrylic style water-based cleaners to get these paints out before they, because solvents will kind of crystallize that paint, then I'll flush thinner through the brush after this. So I figured we'll get one of these things and see if it's the same thing as the Kaleido. I know the Kaleido stuff works really well, and we're going to try the Createx one. So being that we're at Hobby Lobby, my Hobby Lobby stopped carrying this kit over a year ago, and I got a feeling this was just kind of a straggler that they put on the shelf. But look at what followed us home. Yep, another A-body. So, but, I figured, well, I'll grab it. They haven't had them for a while, and it's the 40% week, so I picked it up. We got the A-body buddy build / group build challenge going on. I could do something with it. Chances are I'll probably see if the kid wants another one, and he can buy this thing from me. So, but really cool. Never know what we're going to do with it. We might do something. To me, this is the best duster kit on the market. The detail in the chassis, the firewall, the inner fenders, some of the interior pieces. This kit is by far the best kit on the market with accuracy compared to the one-to-one stuff that's out there in the garage. So, all right, let's turn this thing back around. So, I hope you like this What Did You Buy Wednesday. We will see you tomorrow night on the AMC Livecast, Thursday night, 7 Central, 8 Eastern Time, and knock on wood, everybody's got their internet. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Get on those drag and drive builds. Get on that A-Buddy group build that me and Kenny from K-Dog's model car garages got going on. We're having a blast. I've had some one-to-one Mopar guys that have reached out to me a little bit, and they're just like, really? That's a thing? I'm like, it's a thing now. So, we'll see. See y'all later, everybody. Peace out.